Nnamdi Kanu academic record and why people follow him. According to an article trending online and posted by a Facebook user, Ifeanyi Darlington, revealed why people Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, gets massive attention across the globe with Biafran agitation. Nnamdi Kanu is one of the most intelligent and courageous persons on earth. This is a fact everyone have come to accept, even those that do not like him. Academic achievement might not be the right tool to use to check the intelligence of an individual. Nnamdi Kanu attended best primary schools in Umuahia, known as Library Avenue Primary School. The IPOP leader attended the prestigious Government College, Umuahia. After completing his secondary education, he went further to the Rivers State School of Arts and Science, popularly known as School of Basic Studies in Rumuola Road in Iguacha, Port Harcourt, for his advanced level studies. Nnamdi Kanu proceeded to the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, UNN, after getting admitted to study geography. After 2 years at UNN, he left for England and was admitted to London Guildhall University, now called London Metropolitan University (LMU). At London Metropolitan University, he studied politics and economics and graduated with second-class upper division. Nnamdi Kanu is the first and only person to have worked on a thesis on academic critique of the popular dependency theory. Nnamdi Kanu is not a PhD holder, nor is he a prof, but the numbers of followers he has cannot be gotten through acquiring different degrees. You must have something extra. Thank you for listening to this news. Yeah, it's possible. Very, very possible. Yeah, when you see a sound person, you will know. You will know. And you will know by their moves and actions. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not just followed. It's not just followed. Because the sound of his voice alone attracts attention. And the words are very, very moving. His words are very, very moving. He has a commanding intonation and a commanding tone. And his words are always accurate, in order. So there is every every uh, uh, observation that the IPOP leader is not just uh, a leader, but is a leader with a difference. Is a leader with a calling. Aside from his academic qualification or academic compilation, he has that spirit of leadership in him already. The intelligence is there. The intelligence is there. And the 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 the, the, the power to move move people is there. He is courageous and fearless. What else can we say that this IPOP leader doesn't have? I'm not even looking at his qualification, because even looking at his qualification, you will see that yes, he what he is, because he has studied deeply. He has gone through the four wall of the university, even more than the university. You understand? But what I'm looking at is the inbuilt leadership skill in him. The leadership skill is already inbuilt in him. There are some persons that may have all the qualifications, that may have all the all the depend in all that academic requires, but yet may not have uh, the skill of leadership. You might be a professor, you might be a doctor, but that spirit of leadership, if it's not in you, you cannot be a leader. And that is the truth. So, aside from his qualification or academic achievement or and all of that, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is already having that leadership skill in him. Is already inside of him. In fact, he's called to be a leader. No wonder he came through a through uh, through a king, through a king, and now he's a prince. You understand? And he's showing by example, by leading the people, taking the front. And that is what is expected from a leader. A leader should always um, be at the forefront. A leader should always be at the front line, leading, showing example. Okay, he should always want to be there to protect his people, despite his distance from Nigeria. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu still try all his best to still reach out to his people. You understand? He try all his best to still reach out to his people. You know, he's, despite the fact that he's far from Nigerian, he still look as if he is close to his people because of the way he handles things. You can imagine. He speak to his people on daily basis. He feed them with all the necessary information that they will need in order to move on, in order to remain absolute, in order to remain focused and undistracted. So this is one of the very thing that is already inculcated inside him. That leadership skill, that leadership strength, that courageousness, that fearless spirit is already inbuilt in him. You know, is a called leader, and that is why you see him when making observations, when making decisions, it makes them and stand on it. It doesn't deviate from it. So, my viewers, I don't know if you have any comment concerning what I've just said. Please, I beg you, don't forget to leave them behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.